shed a tear that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And some room to roam now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. Fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You look at this Bears defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
They'll try the air now with Goff. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now that'll be, and I think the ball's out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one. And to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our off.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 22. They'll start out here with the option left. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed.
Touchdown, Chicago! J.K. Dobbins, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. In the first drive, they were moving the ball okay. Then the interception. Now time to regroup after giving up the score.
Yeah, I noticed him on the sidelines talking with one of his coaches, and they were comparing the pictures, right? You get the photos, what the defense was doing. They were carving it up pretty well, as you noted. I think they focused a lot on, okay, what happened on the interception ball, seeking to avoid it in the future.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Goff now to throw.
And that is incomplete. You look at this Bears defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. On the option left is Fields. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And that flag accepted.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Now Fields.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 6-0 our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. The 20. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 91 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Open man right side is Shark. Touchdown! DJ Chark, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Detroit. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Open man right side is St. Brown. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Second and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring. St. Brown motioning left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize professional football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here comes third and about a foot. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 107 yards on the ground here for Dobbins, and a first down coming up. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. Fields. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion was away. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Fields. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Goff. And his throw here's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And his kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And now look at him go. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
137 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Mooney.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit
down the numbers. There he goes. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
And he's got this down to the 45. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Another run for Gibbs here. Oh, fighting off the defender. He's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Goff on first down. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now it's gone. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Two yards to go, second down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Fields.
They'll roll him out right.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Now Fields going to keep it running left.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin Fields with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bears are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
That's caught, and he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27.
This is first and 10.
Keep moving the ball.
Here we go.
Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
In it to win it. Here we go.
Second and 10. Fields going to hold on to it.
He gives it up. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On the option right is Fields.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Goff. He's got a man complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Goff throwing again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably